I will move here. So now I'm in range of this enemy. Now I trigger a fight. Hey everyone, this is Eggers. Today I'm giving you my playthrough of Night Moves, designed by Joe Slack. This is part of the Solo Game of the Month series, done by Gabe Barrett. There's like each month you can like back one of these games on GameFound, and there's like one in the series. I own almost all of the games currently, not quite all of them. And those that I think might be like the best fit for my channel, those I like to show to you. There are already like 2 or 3 games I've played on my channel in this series, and this is now gonna be the next one. All right, before we get started, as usual, grab yourself a cup of tea and let's do this. All right, there we go. So what is this game? Well, this is a very puzzly game. It's almost like a puzzle and less of a game, so to speak. But that will make more sense as soon as I explain to you how this works. So let me just quickly set up the game, and then I will explain to you how it works and play through part of it. I would most likely not play an entire mission or an entire game because there are like loads of steps to that, and that can take a little bit long. But I will like give you like a little glimpse of how this plays. Alright, and with that we can start the game. So, how this game works is we will play through a series of stages, and at the end we will face a boss. And then we will fight that boss. So I have chosen like 9 random stage cards, and at the very bottom we have a boss card right there. There's also a random one. There are many more in the game, so if you take a look at the game box here, we have like a lot more stage cards, as you can see, and also quite a few more boss cards. And also these are double-sided. So on the other side, there is, I think, the champion, and here with the archer and the bowmaster as characters. So there is quite a lot of variety. And also there are like items that you can get when you play through the campaign mode. So it's not relevant for us. And also it's just something cosmetic, but there is also a second miniature here of an archer that you can use instead of the knight that I am using right here. All right, so let me just guide you through what you see here. Here on the left, we have our character, our hero. We have 3 health. We have 2 attack damage, 1 range, and at the moment 0 XP, but we can gain more as you progress here. Then we have our level cards here. We can level up and then gain rewards. We can gain new action cards. Here are just a few tokens that we might populate the map with. Here we have the map, the first stage, stage 105. We don't play them in order from 1-1 to 120 or whatever. We only play like 9 stages that are randomly selected. We already have like 2 barrels on here, 1 treasure chest, 1 enemy, 1 health token, our hero meeple, and 2 exits. I will get to that in just a moment. And then here we have our movement cards. These are our action cards, mainly for movement. And there's a 6th one that we won't use this round, but next round then. And as we add more actions, like we can like construct or build up our deck a little bit, depending on how we play here. So regarding gameplay, let me just say a few words of how the game is generally played, and then I will just play through it and explain the rest as I go, as usual. So how this game works is that you have like specific phases. The first phase is the planning phase. So we have like these 5 action tokens here, and we put like 1 on each card. Each of these cards here, as you can see, has like 2 different actions. We can only choose 1 action per card per stage. So for example, I could put the 1 on here and then the 2 on here, but I couldn't put the 3 on one of these cards anymore, right? Because there's already something there. I always have to choose like 1 of these 2 actions. And then we have the execute phase. In the execute phase, I would execute all of these commands in order 1 through 5. It's like kind of a programming game, and well, more like a puzzle game because nothing else happens besides your programming. And then I will like do all the movement and like go through the stage. With these 5 movements, I need to make it out of the level. Out of the level means I have to be adjacent to the exit here and then do 1 more movement or more to get out. Otherwise, I lose. That's like the goal in every stage. But there are, of course, a few things in the stage that you need to interact with. For example, the barrels, they don't do anything, but when you like move towards them, you can push them. Barrels can be pushed. Otherwise, they don't do anything. Then we have treasure chests. If I end my movement on a treasure chest, then I can keep it. And at the end, I will get a new action if I want it at the end of the stage. If I end my movement on a heart token, then I will gain 1 health. I only have 3 at the moment. That's my starting health, so I can get more. And then there are also enemies. As soon as I'm as soon as I'm on the purple line of an enemy, that's like his range, then I will like get the damage. It says here 1 damage. Alternatively, I can also, like, when I end my movement in range of the enemy, then there's a fighting phase and I will attack first. If I like attack the enemy first and defeat it, then I won't receive any damage. I think with that, you have like the rough idea of how this game plays. And now let's play the first stage. All right, so what I want to do, I definitely want to get to this enemy here and then get to the treasure chest, maybe get the heart and then get out. There's one card that is very helpful. I'm happy that I drew this in my very first turn, and that is this one here. Because the bottom action here lets me move as far as I wish diagonally. So I can just move over there. Then I will fight the enemy, I will win. I will show that to you in a moment how. And then I need to go there. Move up to 1 space, and if I move, it always like says if I can only move orthogonally or only diagonally, or if I can do anything, right? So it may make sense to just use this one here to move up to 1 space in any direction, so I can just move to the treasure chest. Then I need to move to maybe like this, move 2 down here to the heart. Then I need to move 3 to one of these 2 exits, and then do another movement action, doesn't matter how much, to get out. So I think with that, I have planned this stage. So let's see. Let's start with the number 1 first. Move as far as you wish diagonally. So I will move here. So now I'm in range of this enemy. Now I trigger a fight. My range is 1. And I'm 1 apart, so that's why I can fight. Now do as much damage as my attack says. I will do damage. The enemy has 1 heart. That means I defeat the enemy, and the enemy doesn't retaliate, doesn't counterattack, because, well, it's already defeated. For each enemy that I defeat that way, I receive 1 XP. And that's pretty much everything that I get for defeating this enemy. But now this is an empty spot, so to speak, right? So now I can also move through it if I want to. And now I don't receive any damage anymore if I move in these 2 purple lines. There are later on stages that have like several enemies, and then it gets a little bit harder. So then the second action is move up to 1 space. So I will move diagonally on that treasure chest here. So let's just keep the treasure chest here. Or let me just put it up here, so I know I have it. Then I will do number 3, move up to 2 spaces. So I'll move down here. I will collect the heart and gain 1 health. Then number 4 is move up to 3 spaces into 1 direction. Doesn't matter, either there or there. Just move up here. And then number 5 is move up to 3 spaces in 1 direction. I will just move out of the stage. And that's it. I was able to finish the stage, to like solve the stage, the puzzle, within 5 movements. And I got everything that's on the map. I got a little upgrade, little health upgrade. I will need that later on. And also I got a treasure chest. Now I resolved the treasure chest. What I do with that is these are the advanced actions here. These are the basic actions that I start with. I will draw the top card of the advanced actions. And then it says here like what I could do. So either I can increase my attack damage by 1 while in the stage to do 3 damage. That's pretty good actually. And move as far as I wish in 1 direction, just not diagonal. That's really good. If I didn't want that, I could just remove this from the game and get nothing. But if I want this, I will just put this on top of my deck. So next stage, I will have this for sure. All right. And with that, what we do is now we remove the stage here. Now I can decide for the next stage if I want to have the hard version or the regular version. The hard version just like is harder to play, but it could give more rewards. But I want to play the normal version. So we just remove this stage card here. And then we populate everything again. So we put here this. My guy, then we put, then we put a barrel here. We have a heart here. We have 2 enemies this time. And we have a treasure chest here, like this. These I also remove again, like my action tokens, right? I will need those in just a moment. Give me just a moment here. There we go. And then these here, all of the movement cards that I used last stage, I shuffle them up like this. and I put them below my deck. And now I draw 5 cards again. That means I always like cycle through my deck completely, but I have like all of the other cards already shuffled below it. So we don't have, we have our move as far as I wish diagonally and into any orthogonal direction. Oh, wait. This one I shouldn't have drawn. Only 5. All right. And with that, now we can continue. So this guy has 3 health, but I can defeat him if I use this one here with the attack damage. But I have to move like very far. I might just leave him alone, to be honest, right? So this guy I can defeat easily. That's simple. So I could do this move as far as you wish in one direction, not diagonal, down there, right? And then I got him. And then I will just get the heart, I will get the treasure chest and get out of here. I think that's probably the best thing to do. So let me move up to 1 space. Then I need to move as far as I want down here. I will defeat him. Then I need to move 1 more. Move up to 2 spaces. Does that work? Do I have enough movement then if I'm here? I don't think I can get the treasure chest then, right? Maybe I will not take the treasure chest then. You know? Maybe instead I will just move as far as I wish diagonally. Get the treasure chest. And then I will move 2 here and then out. I guess that's the best I can do. I do not think I can get the heart and the treasure chest. Can I? What I could also do is ignore that enemy, right? Go here. Go all the way down. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of hard, but I think I would do it like this. All right. So now I do all of that again. So I move up to 1 space. Then I will move as far as I want down here. I'm in range. I do 2 damage. That enemy is defeated. I get 1 XP. Then I will move. Number 3 was move as far as I wish diagonally. I will move down here. You see, I skim the, like I don't touch the blue squares. So this one doesn't do anything to me. Then with the number 4, I will move 2 spaces. And with the 5, I will move out again. All right. So now the same thing again. I will now get a reward here. So I will get a new action card. This one here, let's see. Again, let me move as far as I wish in one direction and also move up to 3 spaces. That's pretty good as well. So I will also keep that for the next stage. I would do the same thing. I would now reset everything. I would remove that stage. You see, this one now gets a lot harder because I need to get to this enemy like close up in order not to receive any damage. But I also want to have these. And these enemies, I don't know. I mean, these would also give me some XP if I wanted to. And then I would now shuffle all the cards here again, those 5, and draw new cards. And I think I will leave it at that because now I will just continue going through like all of these stages one by one until I'm at the boss stage. There are 2 more things I want to explain to you. One thing is the experience. If I ever reach one of these numbers here, L2, 3, 4, or 5, that's the levels. And whenever I do that, I can go to the next level. That means I would then be level 2. That means I would either gain 1 health or 1 XP. And I can trash a card. Trashing a card means you can go through all the cards laid out here, all the ones in your deck. You just need to keep them in the right order, in the same order, but you can just remove a card from your deck. That means you can thin your deck and only have cards that are like really good. And the second thing is that, and then you would just put this at the bottom or something, and then you would have the next level here. And these like get better and better. Like this one, for example, gives you like 1 damage permanently, like 1 more damage if you want to. And the last thing is the boss. The boss you can fight, but that's not the winning condition. You also see no bridges here. Actually, you win this stage by flipping the levers here. That means you will put 1 here and 1 here. And if I end my movement on that space here, I can remove that token because I have now flipped that one. And if I end my movement on here, I flip that one as well. And with that, I would win. It's very tough because this guy does like 2 damage, which is a lot. I only have 5 health. So if I move through here 3 times, I can't survive that. So, but there are things that I can do. So you can, for example, like move the barrel down here. So I could move down here to put the barrel here. And then I could move around and things like that. But very interesting mechanisms here, actually. And as soon as you defeat the boss here, you have won this game. And then you can just continue playing this game by setting up a new run, by choosing 9 new, different, or the same level cards, and then another boss card and whatever. And also there is a possibility to play a campaign. But to be honest, I haven't played that yet, so I can't really tell you how that works. But yeah, I think that should be everything for today for my playthrough of Night Moves, like my demo playthrough, to kind of show you how it works. Now the game would just be the same like every single time. So yeah. So thank you so much for watching and for seeing to the very end. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As usual, I would like to thank you all for your support, especially when I give a shout out to my generous patrons. The biggest thanks go to Thagner for supporting me at the highest tier. Thank you so much for that. I truly appreciate that. You can also support me by watching, liking, commenting my videos, subscribing to my channel, supporting me on Patreon, and joining my Discord server to hang out with me and my really cool community. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the very next video on my Discord server. Take care, everyone. Stay safe and cheers.